Hey guys, this is Ben here. I'm currently in Thailand at the moment. It's my third time being here, and I've had a bit of a revelation these last couple of weeks. I've only stayed for the last month in Bangkok. The reason being is that right now, even though we're coming out of it, we're still in Thailand very much in the rainy season, the monsoon season. And boy, when it rains out here, it fucking pisses it down with rain. It pisses it down, especially August, September time. I wouldn't even bother coming to Thailand around that time. At least not places like Chiang Mai or Bangkok. Maybe on the islands down south. That may be decent. Places like Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, Koh Tao. That might be decent. But bro, I was in Thailand last year, August, September time, after they dropped the scamdemic restrictions. And fucking hell, it was shit. It was crap. I'm not gonna lie to you. But that's besides the point. I just had a bit of a revelation these last couple of weeks that this is my third time coming to Thailand, and I don't know any Thai whatsoever, like at all, really. I know how to say thank you and hello, and I know the Thai word for foreigners, phalang, but that is it. I don't know anything else. At least I didn't. And I remember thinking, this is a bit of a, it's a bit like, it's a bit disrespectful to the country to have spent all this time, spent probably like, like close to 6 months in a country and to speak none of the local language and expect the local people to speak your language. Bro, I'm not trying to be all virtuous and holier than thou or some shit. But I remember thinking, like, no wonder some of the local Thais don't like phalangs. Because realistically, for the last 30 or 40 years, us white people have been coming to this country, fucking all the local women we can possibly get our grubby little mitts on, getting pissed beyond belief, acting like we own the joint, and kind of turning our noses up at the local people, not even bothering to speak the local language, bro. And I remember thinking, this is what I've been doing. I've been getting kind of annoyed at times when, like, there's a language barrier between me or someone, not realizing it's completely my fault. I'm visiting this country and basically just using it. Using it. And I remember, I'm not going to lie to you, yeah? In Europe, those are the kind of immigrants that I can't stand. Like, not being racist or anything. I'm not racist at all. But bro, I'd be lying if I said that these people who, visit England do nothing but complain about the country that they've voluntarily come to, treat the place like shit, act like this place owes them something, don't make any effort to assimilate with the local culture, and just treat the place like shit and really ruin it from top to bottom in a lot of areas. Places like London are dangerous as fuck, and, you gotta say that all of this diversity and shit is partly to blame. And I'm not being nasty at all, but it's just calling a spade, let's be real. All of this diversity contributes to a shitload of violent and sexual crime. So, and I remember thinking, bruv, I am no better, like, I'm not, like, out here getting violent or fucking doing some mad shit, but I am, in a sense, kind of treating this place disrespectfully. Like, if you're an immigrant to a country and you respect the local land, the culture, and the people, and if you're planning on working there, if you are willing to do an honest day's wage, an honest day's work for an honest day's wage, treat the place with respect, like, concede that you are a visitor in this country, and you respect that and act accordingly, and you are a good person, bro. I don't think anyone would have a problem with you visiting their country or living there. And I remember thinking, bro, I've got to change my ways. I'm in Thailand for the third time, and I don't know any Thai, expecting all of these local people to speak my language. And bro, basically, to cut a long story short, these last couple of days, I've kind of made somewhat of an effort trying to learn a little bit of Thai. And bro, like today, like for example, the other day I was kind of going out with this girl that's from around here, and when she was speaking with the taxi driver, she was saying the word chai a lot, and I asked her, what does that mean? And she said, oh yeah, chai is basically the Thai word for correct. Yes. And bro, like even being in these taxis the last couple of days, and instead of saying, when a guy asked me, is this where you want to go? Are you getting out here? Instead of saying yes or some shit like that, if you can just say chai, just make a little change, make any amount of effort, bro, like the taxi drivers and the local people, just, you can tell they appreciate it, bro. Because so many people come to this country and do what I've done. And bro, today I've been looking into little Thai, some Thai phrases that you can say, like how to say see you later and shit. And bro, earlier, just now in fact, like pretty much like an hour or two ago, I was buying some kratom from a shop, and as I was walking out, instead of saying to the guy, or the guys that were in there, instead of saying to them, see you later, I said to them, as he handed me this shit, I said, Koppen Cap, which means thank you. Koppen Cap Lao Je Gan, which means see you later. And bro, they looked so happy for me saying that little bit of Thai, just showing any amount of effort. They look so happy, and like it really kind of, not trying to get all faggy or anything, but bro, it kind of raised my vibration as well. Like seeing just that, it made these people feel like maybe I'm reading into it a bit too much, but like showing respect to the country, them feeling better for hearing me make an effort. I felt like good walking around and shit afterwards. And bro, long may it continue. And I really think in future, obviously I got the Duolingo on my phone, bro. I really think I'm going to try and make more of an effort when I visit a country, because it's a show of respect to those around you, you know. And I'm actually trying to. It's one of my decade goals is to become fluent in Spanish, the language of love. And bro, I'm not going to lie to you, yeah? I was thinking of learning Mandarin Chinese because I thought it could help my business ventures in the future when I've got business to attend to. But I was looking into learning that shit, and bro, that shit looks difficult. They're even trying to decipher the syllables that the Google Translate was saying. Bro, I really think... I think learning Mandarin Chinese, they say that it takes 2,000 hours to become competent in learning Chinese. And I'm not going to lie to you, I got bigger fish to fry than learning that shit. Especially because, in my opinion, I'm not trying to sound crass in saying this, but I would say that if you... and I'm not trying to sound like some sex tourist either, but if you're out here learning the language of love, Spanish, that kind of opens up more vagine doors, if you would. You know, you got Colombia, you got all of Spain where the girls are fucking gorgeous. You got Argentina, you've got all up and down the Amalfi Coast. Bro, if you can get your money up, get your physique up, and then you know fluent Spanish, and you're the cultured guy who speaks fluent Spanish, you dress up like an Italian, bro, I've actually kind of visualized myself in about 10 years from now when I weigh like 100 something kg and I'm 10% body fat, got all this money in the bank, black belt in jiu-jitsu, speaking the language of love. I've just thought about that, bro. That would be sick. That would be class. And yeah, like if you learn Mandarin Chinese, yeah, you would have an access to a shitload of Chinese girls. But I personally think, as far as Asian women go, I'd say I've dated a couple of Chinese girls, and they have a bit of a cold-hearted streak about them. At least the ones that I've dated. Like, they've done things, they've acted in a way that's kind of like, I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah? Like, especially one of the girls I was seeing, she was the same age as me, she was 22. She was a rude little fucker. So that's another kind of thing that's putting me off learning Chinese. Obviously, that's not all. That's like 500 million women out there. But yeah, it kind of left a bit of a bad taste in my mouth as well. So I don't really want to go learning Chinese just so I can pick up their women anyway. But I'm sorry for chewing your ear off, but I'm just kind of rambling a little bit, eh? Yeah. But I'm going to try and learn some Thai and treat the countries that I visit with the utmost respect, okay? So, and I'd really implore you guys, if you're visiting Thailand, to do the same. Because this is a beautiful country, bro. And it deserves respect. Yeah, no? Yeah. All right. See ya.